Good morning, children. Next topic is using typing software. So, in order to improve our typing skill, we can use typing softwares. So, one such software is rapid typing software. So, let us see what is that rapid typing software. So, Rapid Typing Tutor, that is Rapid Typing Tutor, is a free and open source software which is designed to learn typing skills on the computer. So, Rapid Typing Tutor is a software to increase the typing skill of a user. So, it is free and open source, that is, it is freely available and its source code, the software's source code is also available to the user. So, it is called free and open source software, and it is designed to learn typing skills on the computer, and it is a free to use and share with others for free, but only by using the original distribution package. So, it is free to use, that is, when we download this software Rapid Typing Tutor, it can be downloaded freely, that is, without any cost, and we can share that software with our friends also. We can share a copy of that software with our friends also. So, learning to type is fun with the typing game included with Rapid Typing Tutor. So, in Rapid Typing Tutor, typing is encouraged with the help of typing games. So, it becomes funny to use this software. So, what is touch typing technique? So, touch typing improves typing speed and accuracy. So, touch typing improves typing speed and the accuracy, that is, when we type, no mistakes are made by us. So, a touch typist never look at the keyboard, he just looks on to the monitor and types. So, the fingers hit the right keys by habit without any mistake. The typist will type the correct keys. So, the typist is entirely focused on the text being typed, reading the words and phrases as the fingers type the text reflexively. So, touch typing can be learned by performing special exercises. So, there are few stages in Rapid Typing Tutor. Let us see what is the first stage to learn touch typing. So, the stage is first stage, that is stage 1 of the process begins with learning the home rows of the keyboard. So, we have in the previous classes we have learned what is the home row of the keyboard. The home row begins with the caps lock key. Now, looking at the keyboard is strictly forbidden, that is, we should not look at the keyboard. We should only look at the screen of the monitor. So, this is followed by learning the lower and upper rows, the number rows, uppercase letters and special symbols. So, in stage 1, what we are going to learn? In stage 1, we are familiarizing each of the rows, that is the lower or the first row, the home row, then the upper rows and lower rows and number rows, then uppercase letters and special symbols. So, all these things are learned. The next stage is stage 2, which involves memorizing frequently used syllables, typing words containing these syllables. stage 3 involves typing actual text to perfect the skills acquired. So in stage 2, you have to memorize frequently used syllables, that is some words. Then in stage 3, you have to type a perfect sentence. So let us see what are the touch typing rules. So the FDSA and JKL and semicolon keys represent the base position. So these portion represent the base portion, are the base portion. Keyboards usually have small protrusions on the F and J keys. There is a small projections on F and J keys. They help your fingers to locate the base position without looking at the keyboard. Just by touching on the keys, you can identify that it is F and J. So there are certain projections on these two keys. Then we try to return fingers to the base position after each keystroke. That is, after moving the fingers to other keys, we just return our finger to the initial position. Then this color coding shows which finger should press each key. So you can see there are orange, yellow, blue and green colors. So this color combination shows that which finger should be used, and you can see a gray color also for which all keys. So which finger should be used for which all keys. So the left index finger is reserved for all the red keys. So here it is not orange, it is red. Here it is given red keys. The left index finger is reserved for all the red keys. So the portion, half of the portion, you can see half of the portion is in that the orange color, the red, this part is for left index finger, and the right index finger is reserved for green keys. So the left index finger is reserved for all the red keys. So all the red keys, left index finger is reserved, and for all the green keys, right index finger is reserved. And we use the thumb, whichever hand is more convenient to press the space key. So this gray color is for space key. Then the base position on the numeric pad is the number key for the middle finger. So the base position on the numeric pad is the number 5. So like number 5 in the numeric keypad. So this area is the numeric keypad. So in that the number 5 also has a projection to identify that it is the middle part. So it is the base portion and it can be handled by the middle finger, and 4 is for the index finger and 6 is for the ring finger. This 4 is for index finger and and 6 is for ring finger. So 5 middle finger, 4 forefinger and 6 ring finger. Then the numeric pad simplifies and speeds up numerical data. Then uppercase letters and symbols appearing on the keys in the numbers row are typed one hand with little finger on the other hand holding down the shift key. So if we want to type in uppercase letters or symbols in uppercase or in symbols, we have to use only one hand. That is, one hand index finger can be used for pressing the shift key. Then do not look at the keyboard and try to locate the right key with your fingers. So these are the rules to be followed while touch typing. So you should place your fingers like this in this position. Then let us familiarize with the typing tutor interface. So when we open this typing tutor interface, then how it will appear. So it has a task bar which allows to set or change some basic options to start a lesson.